Welcome students. Today we shall study chapter 2, Understanding Secularism. Now, what is secularism? In chapter 1, the Indian Constitution, we have already gone through some of the key features. Yes, and one of the important consigns of the Indian Constitution is fundamental right. Now, what right we all as a citizen has got, that is right to freedom of religion, whether any citizen or any person of India is Hindu, Muslim, Christian, Sikh, Zoroastrians, that is Parsi, Buddhist, or Jainism. All people, they may prosper, they may practice their own religion as per their belief. Yes, nobody can debar them or stop them to practice their own religion. So this is our fundamental right to practice our own religion, that every individual of India has got that right. Yes. Now, here in the another key feature of the Indian Constitution that we have already read in chapter 1, the Indian Constitution is what? Secularism. Now, we must know that India is a secular state. We may say, what is this meaning of state? Again, I am telling you, state means political institution. We can say Indian state. What is the political institution of India? Means democracy. Now, Indian state has a democratic government, that we can say. India is not being ruled by any foreign country. India is completely independent and free nation. So we can say India is a sovereign state. Now in India, every citizen has got right to practice their own belief and practices, their own religion they may practice. So we can say that India is a secular state. Now here next, state does not officially promote any one religion, means as India is a secular state, now as a political institution, India cannot promote or favor any one religious group, those who are in majority or in minority. No, Indian state keeps distance from religion and does not promote any one religion as a official religion. Yes, that is what here it is written. State does not officially promote or favor or propagate for any one religion. No. Yes. Now next is, here we will focus that in India, Hindus they reside. They believe in different god and goddesses. Now Jainisms, they believe on Mahavir Jain. Now Buddhist, Lord Gautam Buddha they believe. Now Sikh, Guru Nanak they believe. Now Islam, they believe in Quran and Prophet Muhammad's teaching. Now Christianity, now Christians they believe in the teachings of Jesus Christ. Yes, we all live very peacefully, very harmoniously, and very in a fraternity way, in a brotherhood way, in a very communal harmony we must promote in India. Now here, what do you mean by secularism? Again, same thing in a different manner I am repeating. What is the definition of it? The Indian Constitution allows individual, means every single citizen of our nation or every single citizen of our country. Now the freedom to live with their religious beliefs. All of the Indian citizens are very free to practice their own religion on which God they have faith and belief, yes, and practice. Idea of religious freedom for all. Again, I am repeating. The Indian Constitution allow individuals to free to freedom to the freedom to live with their religious beliefs and practices. Idea of religious freedom for all. Now here again, secularism refers to the separation of religion from the state. Now in the beginning, what we have read that state does not favor any one religion as a official religion. So most important term here written that Indian secularism refers to the separation of religion from the state. State is completely different. State, it is a political organization, and religion, it is completely different. So both things, religion and state, both are different. Both are separate. State does not promote any religion as a officially religion. Yes, thank you.